Welcome to the first ever episode of the Legs Feed the Wolf podcast. I'm Christian.
I'm Tyler. This episode will pretty much just be an introduction episode. How we got the name, what the podcast will be about, why we're doing this, some background information, how we met, and pretty much stuff like that. So pretty much what this podcast will be about. We have like a lot of crazy conversations, so we thought we'd just put our voices to the mic.
We tend to talk about anything from sports to
crazy scenarios, thought-provoking
questions that just come up when we do not have an answer for. And we thought it'd be a cool idea to put our voices to the mic.
And so yeah, pretty much at the end of every podcast, we're going to add a crazy scenario or like a thought-provoking question and give our thoughts to it. We talk literally for hours about the most randomest things when it could be sports, like really literally anything. So every single episode after this one we'll really touch on either sports, or what really was going on in the world, and
anything going on in our lives. We're both freshmen at Ithaca College studying sports media, and we see a lot of weird things at school, and a lot of weird things happen. We just thought it would be cool to document it in some way.
Yeah, we've learned a lot of things while taking the classes that we take, and
a lot about ourselves.
Yeah.
So we thought it would be cool. The name of the podcast, Legs Feed the Wolf, we got because our favorite movie, Miracle on Ice, Coach Herb Brooks talks a lot about how conditioning, legs feed the wolf. And we just thought that was a sick quote. And it's true, like,
legs feed the wolf, gentlemen.
If the wolf has weak legs, it can't eat. How's it gonna hunt?
Yeah.
So legs.
Ever since we've watched this movie about like 20 times, like literally. We know like almost all the lines, and literally ever since we found out about Legs Feed the Wolf, because we really we didn't really pay that much attention to it, and once we pointed it out, ever since then, we have yet to take the elevator. We live on the second floor, so usually to get into our building,
we only take the stairs now.
Yeah, we used to be lazy. We would take an elevator up 3 flights just to get to the second floor.
We were soft.
But
now we know though, legs are what feeds the wolf.
Yeah,
so
never
every
take
day
the elevator.
Working on the legs. A little bit of background about me and Tyler. I'm from the West Coast, from California.
I'm from Long Island.
And we met because I play on the soccer team. He plays on the tennis team. And one of my teammates is his roommate. And since then we met, and it's been one semester, and we got hella close.
Yeah, we work hard together. We're pretty much in the same classes together. We just push each other,
Yeah.
Whether it's to study, do homework, go to the gym,
sports. And it's funny because we come from such different places too.
Yeah, literally.
I find it weird.
East Coast, you're on the West Coast. Complete opposite.
How it's literally the polar opposite side of the country, but we come together over, at school, and it's crazy how we could just meet like that.
Yeah. So like before we actually met each other, I moved into my room. My roommate and really the whole soccer team has already been at school for like a week or two because they had to come early for practice. And so I say hi to Aiden, my roommate, and he's like, yeah, we're talking, and he's like, yeah, like there's this kid from Cali. He's never played. He's like never played in like cold weather. And he's saying, yeah, he saw a groundhog and he got shook, like he had no clue what that was. And I'm like, bro, this kid is stupid. Like,
see, when I heard, so I live with one of my teammates, another freshman, and then Aiden, Tyler's roommate, is another freshman from the team, and we all got there early. We all got to school early, so Tyler wasn't even here yet. We didn't know who Tyler was. And when I asked Aiden who his roommate was, and he said, oh, it's a guy from my hometown, I had really no idea what to expect. I really thought, I don't know, I thought this kid was just going to be a weirdo. Like, because I had no idea. I didn't even know Long Island was an island before getting here. So the first day here, everyone was bagging on me because I didn't think Long Island was an actual island. I thought it just was a piece of land that branched out from New York. But now we're here. I've been to Long Island. I've seen the city, and the East Coast is a crazy place.
So Thanksgiving break, Christian couldn't really go home because it's a lot of money to fly out to California just to go home for a week, and you still have to take like 2 travel days because he doesn't take straight through flights. Like he takes.
There's no flight from Ithaca Airport.
Yeah, so he stayed with his roommate Alex, who lives pretty much like upstate. One day, my roommate bought basketball tickets for a college game, and it was in Barclays Center, right?
In Barclays Center, and we all met at the city.
We all met up in the city before. We all took trains and we hung out and stuff. And then Christian went with Aiden to spend for the rest of the break for Thanksgiving.
And this was my first time in the city. I had no idea. The only thing I knew about the city was hot dogs and pizza. I'd never been to the city, but I've always dreamed about it. I would always talk about it. When I first got here, everyone would say I would never survive a day in the city. But I got to go to the city for the first time, and me and Tyler... See, Tyler was telling me I couldn't survive in the city, but...
I never said that. It was Alex.
In reality, Tyler would not survive a day in the city. But that's just how it is. We have a list of so many things that we want to do that we started in the beginning of the year. We made a bucket list.
Yeah, this is like before me and Christian and I got close. We started this bucket list, and because we kept saying we were going to do all these things, but we never like got to it. So I have like a whiteboard in my room. I'm like, I rarely write my homework down on this thing. So let's just put a bucket list up here.
Yeah.
So there's like a Ithaca Farmers Market. We kept saying we want to go. We put it up there. We wanted to go
anything
to the mall.
From the Ithaca Farmers Market to
going to a Bills game
and running a marathon.
Yeah, literally.
Crazy things. We just thought it started because we would have all these things like, oh, I want to do that. Mm-hmm. Like we have to do that. Like, oh, on Sunday we're gonna do that. And we would never do it. It just never happened. We'd start watching football.
Literally, and didn't leave my room.
It never happened.
Yeah,
so we just thought we'd put it all on a list. And
one of the coolest ones that we almost did, but no one really wanted to settle. We wanted to go to a Bills game because Christian wants to go to Bills Mafia, jump on a table.
It's been my dream to go to a Bills game and just tailgate at a Bills game from everything I've heard about it.
You know, it was a tough weekend. We wanted to go to the Bills Ravens. This was like before we knew they were both going to be good. We were going to take a bus there, stay overnight. But then we found out we had formals that weekend. I had my formal, they had their formal, and we really couldn't go.
We wouldn't have been able to stay overnight. There were no buses that left the morning of.
Yeah, so
unfortunately, we had everything lined up too. We were so close, and it was
so close to happening. But we have 3 more years to do it. I think we can do it next year. But,
we'll for sure do it.
Some of the things we did complete, though, I don't know, there's probably like 20 things on there, right? Maybe more.
Making a podcast.
Yeah, so...
This will be the first one.
So, yeah, we probably like 20, 25 things up there. We've probably only done like 8, 9.
That's a lot. I don't know if we've been doing that much. We're slowly checking things off the list. Yeah, the one highlight from that list that we did do was snow football. Yes. I've never lived in snow before, being from California, and I get here. My first snow day, I go up.
That was fun.
The first snow day we get.
Yeah, we had class, but it got canceled. We had class, but it got canceled. So, before that, me, Aiden, and Christian, we all drove home together because Aiden took his car, and that car was mad fun.
Yeah, we took from Long Island to all the way out to Ithaca. 5 hours? We drove down here.
We listened to throwback songs the whole time.
Listened to throwback songs the whole time.
And like the day before, we found out we were going to have no class, so that's why we had to leave early. So we got there, and we had no class the next day, so we were able to sleep in and stuff. And then the next day, we played snow football because it was a blizzard.
It snowed, a full foot?
A full foot. It was a lot.
We got to play snow football, and that was one of the most fun things. I didn't even know what snow football was. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know people did that.
It was coming here. A good time.
But, being in Ithaca, New York, culturally, I'm more enlightened now.
It was a good time. So we checked out snow football / winter activities because we did sled. We went sledding too down this big
There's a big hill here.
Yeah. We've checked off make a podcast now, that's one.
Almost.
almost, but we're getting there. We've checked off going to the mall, checked off going to a thrift shop. We've checked off. Maybe we didn't check off that many.
No, we did not check off that many at all. Some of the stuff's not even that hard too. We just never do it. We never leave Tyler's room.
Yeah.
See, it's convenient because me and Tyler literally live
2 doors down.
2 doors down.
Yeah.
We're on the same floor. Don't remember if there's been a day I've been here at school where I didn't see Tyler at all.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
even
literally.
a lot of times I just go in there and we just sit down and do nothing.
Yeah, literally, yeah. We just chill. And that's where we thought of this idea, because like he just come into my room, and
The conversations
whether
we had,
it
we
was
thought
me
it'd
and
be
Aiden
cool.
or not, and we just talk for literally hours. And literally it could be about conspiracies, weird scenarios, thought-provoking questions, sports.
Anything. And that's why
Yeah.
each podcast we're going to end it with a crazy scenario. We're going to, for today, our scenario is something we've thought a lot about.
Yeah, so...
I'm not sure if it's possible. This is even like possible, but the one thing we were thinking about is if there was a bomb dropped in Montauk, the end of Long Island, all the way down.
And let's
that's
just
like how many hours is that as a drive?
It's an extra 2 hours from my house or Aiden's house.
So what is that? 6 hours from here?
I'd say close to 7.
Close to 7 hours from here. And
That's if you don't even hit traffic. But obviously, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
it's a bomb. The bomb's not going to wait in the traffic.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, if the bomb reaches Ithaca, okay? So we thought of this idea because Aiden had his car, and Aiden wasn't in the room, and we were just talking, and I was like, what if a bomb was dropped in Montauk, and we had 2 hours
No, how
to
did it
leave?
come up, though? How did this
don't
even
know.
come up?
Because we were talking about something weird, and I thought of, oh crap, what if a bomb was dropped? And then, what if a bomb was dropped, and we had 2 hours before it would hit us? Because it is far away. Are we taking Aiden's keys? Oh, no, and I was like...
Aiden wasn't in the room at the time.
And we're like, what if we could not find Aiden? We knew he was on campus, but he wasn't answering his phone, and we didn't have his location. And we need to go and just drive up north.
We have 2 hours for the bomb to reach all the way here, for the radiation. I don't know if there's any bomb this big.
Yeah.
But hypothetically. It's really hypothetical.
Yeah, we were talking about this for literally an hour.
We got really deep into it. What do we do? You know?
We even looked up bomb radiuses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Literally so much.
Right now, the strongest bomb would not reach Ithaca, New York from Montauk, but
It would reach a city though, right? It said it would reach a city.
I think
it said it would. That's
die
scary
around
to
there.
think about too.
You know,
But yeah.
So what? Would we leave? You know, would we just leave and take Aiden's car? I don't know if I'd be able to do that, honestly.
I said if he's not answering, we give him 20 minutes because we can't look around the whole.
Yeah,
campus.
we have no idea when it's gonna. We just know we have 2 hours to go. We don't know how far we have to drive away.
So we need to go.
Do we take the car?
I said if he doesn't come back in 20 minutes or we can't find him in 20, 30 minutes, we go. We take his car, we go. Needs of the many over needs of the few.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to take his car. It's not even that it's his car. It's just leaving someone behind. But at the same time, if they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, you know, like.
And you don't even. The scary thing about it is, you know, you have 2 hours before the bomb comes, but you don't know how far away you have to be.
Yeah, you don't.
You know, you just have to drive.
Hella fast up north until.
And you don't know. You don't know how long it's going to take to get into a safe area. And.
Like, imagine driving and you see, like, the smoke coming at you like a movie, and you're just like, holy crap.
And what if there's traffic?
Yeah, there's gonna be traffic.
There's going to be traffic, you know?
Yeah, there's gonna be
So,
traffic.
it's survival of the fittest, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
But leaving someone behind like that?
No, it's hard, you know? I mean, I wouldn't want to leave one of my best friends behind, but I'm trying to live too, you know?
Yeah, you know what? If you can't save them all, I guess.
Yeah.
But at least, though, the good thing is if something like this does ever happen, we won't panic. We'll know what to do.
Yeah, we know what to do.
That's the best thing about, like, planning these scenarios.
Literally, yeah.
We have, when we see on the news, when we get alerts on our phone that there's been a bomb dropped in Montauk, New York, everyone's going to be freaking out, and we'll be...
Like, yo, Aiden?
Aiden, if you don't answer in 20 minutes, I'm sorry, but we discussed this before. I'm sorry, dude, but That's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles, boss.
It was funny because we were talking about it, and Aiden ended up walking in the room.
Yeah,
like,
when we were
the devil.
talking about it. And we were talking about it for a long time, too.
It might have been over an hour, because once Aiden got in the room, we talked for like another hour.
Yeah, we talked about it for a long time. And
Yeah.
we even looked up the radiuses of... We looked up how far the radiation would hit. Fortunately, if there was a bomb dropped in Montauk, it wouldn't hit us.
But in reality, they would never drop a bomb in Montauk. They would drop it in the city, and then it would reach us, I think. Right? I forget.
Or maybe they just don't want to show how powerful the most powerful bombs are.
Dude, that is also true.
You never know. Maybe there is some crazy bomb that will just take out the whole... The thing is, there's enough nuclear weapons in the world right now to take everyone out. To just decease the whole human race. Crazy.
Yeah, there's so many things that can kill us nowadays. Well, the scariest thing is freaking the volcano in...
in Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. We would all die. The whole world. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If it erupted, the smoke and all that, like, we would all die.
Yeah. Well, on that note...
Yeah.
That's what our podcast will be about. Just whatever really comes to mind, we're just going to say it in front of the microphone and see how it goes.
Yeah, we have a bunch of other ideas. We got mostly sports stuff, but, if we think of stuff, we're just going to put it in there. We have a couple of non-sports things, but, that was just some background information about us. What we're going to do here, just this weird stuff we talk about. So, whether we get viewers or not, we're doing this for ourselves, so.
Yeah, and we're going to post every Sunday.
Yeah.
So if you guys find it somewhat interesting, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. This is the Legs Feed the Wolf podcast. Next episode, next Sunday.
Tyler and Christian out.